What is going on, guys? Red Brick Studios here today, and today we are going to be celebrating Christmas just a bit early, a lot early actually, with the new Jakks specific Sonic Advent Calendar. I've been waiting for this to come in, and I'm super excited to crack it open. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Future Red Brick here. Before you watch the video, I forgot to mention this earlier, but before you watch the video, quick spoiler warning: if you're planning on buying this set actually for Christmas and opening it up like every day and you don't want to get spoiled on what comes and what day, don't watch this video because we're going to be opening up every day and see what comes. So yeah, just a spoiler warning. Alright, thanks. Alright, now before we open this big bad boy, I'd like to just mention real quick, hang on, let me move the camera. This is a massive box, so the camera might be a little wobbly here. But the artwork on this like Christmas Santa Sonic artwork, I don't know if this is new artwork, but I just think it looks really cool. Just wanted to point that out. Right, now with that out of the way, let's move on straight to day one. Yes, this camera's gonna be super shaky because this box is like massive. So moving on to day one. It's the first time I actually ever opened an advent calendar, even though it's not Christmas, but I don't care. Let's see what we got here in day one. And we got Knuckles. Hey, Christmas Knuckles. Here he is straight out of the packaging, and this is the new classic Knuckles Christmas hat included for the Christmas Knuckles. I don't actually own the regular Jakks specific classic Knuckles. So yeah, this is cool. I actually don't own a lot of these figures in this set. That's why I buy it. That's why I bought it, because like I'm missing a lot of this because my targets suck at stocking the 2.5-inch classic characters, which I mainly don't really collect 2.5-inch classic Sonic. Well, I don't really collect 2.5-inch in general, but I do collect a lot of the classic line and the enemies and stuff because they scale a lot better with the 4-inch line. But anyways, yeah, here's classic Knuckles. He's got all his articulation, and the hat is really cool. I like that, and this is great. Now we're gonna move on to day two, which is probably just an accessory since it's like a smaller hole, smaller box. If I can even get it open, hang on. Yeah, I think it's an item box because I don't feel it in there. Well, I totally wrecked that, but hey, it's a life monitor box. I already have one of these, but it's still cool to have multiple of them. So yeah, I know I'm totally wrecking the box here, but on to day three. Ooh, here he is, the new classic Metal Sonic. Alright, here he is. He was kind of difficult to get out of the box, but I got him out. But man, this dude looks freaking awesome. I mean, like, it looks like the Jazzwares one and kind of the Tommy one, but better. And this dude is sick. This is awesome. Man, I can't believe I got it this early, too. I mean, this is freaking awesome. I wonder why they didn't reveal the Wave 9 or this at Comic-Con. That's what makes me wonder. They barely showed anything at the Jakks Comic-Con when they showed off the Sonic stuff. And, like, there was nothing new, actually. But, I mean, this Metal Sonic is freaking awesome. I was just wondering why they didn't show him. The paintwork is amazing, and he's just flipping freaking awesome. So, let's move on to the next day. Alright, here's day 4. Let's get on with this one. Some of these, like, the items are really hard to get out. Ah, here we go. The new, I believe this is part of the Flying Battery playset, the new purple spike trap. This is kind of cool. It's definitely smaller than the regular spike trap, but it's still a cool accessory, just some small. I wonder why it has like 5 holes instead of like just the normal one. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the Flying Battery playset. I don't own it yet, but I'm planning on getting it. But anyways, let's move on to day 5. Once we open up all the days, I will look at these figures more in depth, and here we are with Classic Amy. I actually do not own this figure yet. So I said this set's perfect for me because I'm missing like a ton of the 2.5-inch classic characters. So let's get her out of the box. Here she is. I know this is an older figure, but I haven't had this one yet, and this is freaking awesome. Her joints are like super stiff in the arm, so she might just be T-posing on my shelf. And as you can see, she does have a freaking thing messed up on her eye. It's actually, I don't know, it's like a tear. I don't know, it does not look good. But other than that, I mean, she's a great figure. I know this is the older one, but I mean, like, I'm telling you, my targets never stock the 2.5-inch Sonic figures, so this is great that I have her. Alright, now let's move on to the next day. Now on to day 6. Who are we gonna get? I think it might be Ray. I hope it's Ray. Nope. Oh, it's Buzz Bomber. Alright, let's get him out. And here is Buzz Bomber, just a simple re-release. I I do have this figure, but this is the gray wing version, and I am the blue wing version, so that's kind of cool. Not too much different otherwise than that. I will say, be careful getting your figures out of here. His wing did fall off. I was able just to snap it back on here. But like Metal Sonic and him were really hard to get out. So if you're planning on getting this, you might want to try and be careful getting them out, because some of them can be kind of difficult to get out of the packaging. I find it kind of weird that, like, I thought we were going to go in a row, like day 4, 5, 6, and 7 would be over here, but that's day 13 and 7's down here. I don't really understand that, and then 8's like right over here, but I mean, I guess whatever. Now let's get open 7. It looks like it's probably just gonna be some rings or something small. I can even open it, holy crap. Okay, yeah, it's just 10 rings, a basic accessory. Cool, I guess. It's always good to have rings. Let's move on to the next day. Said before, I still find it really weird that A8 is like right here when 7 was up there, but whatever. This one might be a new figure. I don't know, let's see. How open it is. What do we get? Ooh, crab meat. Okay, this is a re-release, but I don't actually own this figure yet. Let me get him out. Hang on. Alright, so here is crab meat. This is one of the badniks I've been missing for a while, and I'm super happy he comes with the set. He is a lot more articulated than I thought he would be. I mean, all his legs. Heck, even his eyes are somewhat articulated. I don't think they're supposed to be articulated. I don't know. I think they're just molded in there, and the arms, and they even molded arm cannons into his claw. Anyways, let's move on to, let's see here, day 9. Moving on to day 9, let's see what's in here. Ah, yeah, it's Ray. Alright, let's get him out. Here is Ray, the figure a lot of us Jakks fans have been waiting for a very long time, because we've gotten a bunch of Mighty figures and plushes, and now we're finally gonna get Ray merch. I will say, one thing bad about him, he's a great figure, but there's the arms are kind of weird. I understand it, because he has the wing flaps under his arm, and maybe they just wanted to do this so you can get him like in a flying position like that. Because he's a flying squirrel after all, but I still feel like if they straightened out his arms, they could have been able to put a wing flap under there. That's the only gripe I have about him. The wing flaps are kind of weird, the arms are kind of weird. If you put him in like that, these joints are super stiff, but if you put him like that, it doesn't look too bad, and he's still a great figure. So, we'll look more in depth at them, and now we're going to move on to day 10. Day 10, it's probably going to be some rings, let's see. If I can even get it open. Yep, just some rings. That's cool. I mean, it's always great to have more rings. Alright, and we'll move on to day 11. Here we move on to day 11, right in the middle of the loop-de-loop. Let's see what it is. It might be Chopper. I feel like this is like a box Chopper would be in. Open its Chopper. And I was right, it's Chopper. Alright, let's get him open. This one was definitely the most hardest to get out of the packaging. I spent like a good 2 minutes trying to get him out of the box, but other than that, here is Chopper. A kind of sort of new figure. I mean, I guess it did come out in the Flying Battery Zone diorama, but that literally just came out like 2 or 3 days ago. So I still consider this new. Plus, I don't have that yet, so this is a new figure to me. He has jaw articulation, which I think is awesome. His fins, they kind of articulate. Oh, look at that. If you like pull it up this way and pull it down, it closes his jaw. That's kind of cool. And his tail does articulate, so this is a great figure. We'll look more in depth with them once we open up everybody else, but there's Chopper. Now on to day 12, which looks like it's just going to be an accessory of some kind. Let's see. Ooh, alright, this is awesome. The purple emerald. I actually do not own this emerald yet. This is great. I saw on Amazon, it has the purple and the green emerald, which are 2 emeralds I do not have yet, so that's awesome. Moving on to day 13, this one might be a figure. Let's see what it's going to be. And it's Mighty. Alright, let's get him out. Here is Mighty. I actually own like 3 of these, or not now I have 3 of these, because I was working on a custom here, you see. Mighty is kind of in like this pre-pose, and every time you have him standing down, he's always looking at the ground. I saw this cool thing on Discord where this guy, like, changed out the legs to make him stand up more straight, so I had to try it. So you need like 2 Mighties to do it. And I'm also planning on getting another Supersonic, which I believe there's a Supersonic in the set, and swap out the arms so he can have straightened out arms, which is awesome. But hey, it's nice to have just a normal Mighty for my collection, so that's cool. And on to day 14, which is just obviously some rings. If I can even get it open. Day 14, just some more rings. It was kind of hard to get the flap open, and these look like they're pretty hard to get out, but just some more rings. Let's move on to the next day. Alright, so now we're moving on to day 15. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, and it is the reindeer tails. Here's another Christmas outfit one, like the Knuckles with the green Santa hat. This is the like reindeer tails. What's cool is you can take off the antlers, and this is actually not a re-release. He actually has a new expression. I mean, the body is reused, but they did give him the nice green sweater. He has a new expression than the regular classic tails, but we'll do more, go more in depth with him and look into more comparisons. I do think it's cool that you can take these off. Wonder if you can put it on any other figures. We'll see. But now we're gonna move on to day 16. Here's day 16. I believe it's gonna be another one of those monitors. I think it's the ring monitor. Let's see. Yeah, it feels like the ring monitor. These monitors are super hard to get out. Up there it is, the ring monitor. This is cool. I actually don't have this one yet. The reason why I have the Lifebox monitor is because I got the Mighty, like the 4-inch Mighty that came with the Lifebox. I never got the one with the ring monitor. It's cool how it looks like, you know, like an old like TV with the lines going through it. So that's cool. Now let's move on to day 17. Day 17 looks like it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be the 2.5-inch Eggman. Let's see. It's a big one. Ooh, nope, it's Supersonic. All right. Here we go. Here's the classic Supersonic. I do own this figure, but like I said before, I want to use his arms to straighten out this Mighty's arm because they're very easy to take their joints off. So I'm probably going to use this for custom purposes. But it's still cool. I only ever got one classic Supersonic because I could only ever find one, so it's great that I have another one here to use for that custom piece. And now we move on to day 18. This might be, yep, just 10 rings, just the 10. Now on to day 19. I'm not sure what this one is actually. It might be a Chaos Emerald. Let's see. Nope, it's a Red Spring. I have a bunch of these, so I mean, it's always cool to get more, so there's that. Day 20, I have a feeling, now this one has to be the Eggman. This is a big box. Yep, there he is. Here is the 2.5-inch classic Eggman. I actually don't own this figure yet. I wasn't really planning on getting it either because I think the 4-inch one scales a lot better. But, I mean, if you put Supersonic or someone like that, it scales alright. It's definitely more accurate to the, like, 16-bit sprite, where classic Eggman was only, like, a bit or sprite taller than Sonic or something like that, while the 4-inch classic Eggman is more like to the art where he's like way taller than him. This is still a cool little figure and is great for your collection. And on to day 21, I have a feeling this one's going to be a Chaos Emerald. Let's see. Yep, it's the red Chaos Emerald. I do already own this one, but it's still cool to see to get a duplicate, I guess. Yeah. I know the green emerald's in this set somewhere, and I can't wait to get that one because I don't actually have the green emerald yet, but here's the red one. And on to day 22, let's see what it is, and speak of the devil, just what I was saying, the green emerald, if I can even get it out. Give me a second. Yep, here it is, the green emerald. This is one I did not have yet because I bought Knuckles with the blue emerald, so now I finally have the green emerald. And I believe that puts me at all the emeralds Jakks has made so far. It did get leaked. They're going to be making the white emerald, which I'm definitely going to try and get. And that will give us all 7. So yeah, let's move on. Our last 2 days. Day 23, I have a feeling this is going to be the present box. I can even get it open. Yep, here it is. Let's get it out. New exclusive Christmas Sonic present box thing with the cool Sonic art on it. I kind of like what they did here. It's alright. Like, they have, like, his face on this side, and then his quills on this side, so if you put it at an angle, it looks like his full face is there. But if you just leave it like this, it doesn't look that good. It definitely looks better at an angle. Anyways, let's move on to day 24. You all know who this is gonna be. He was on the front of the box. It's the one, the only, yep, Santa Sonic. Let's get him out. Here he is, this Santa Sonic, and this figure is actually, like, really amazing. Mainly because I don't have, like, the standard pose classic Sonic yet, so this is just awesome to have. The Santa deco he's got going on is cool. It did bend the tail in the packaging. I saw another person review this, and their tail was bent as well on their Sonic, so that's kind of a bummer. It did definitely do that in the packaging. But oh well, it's still a great figure overall, and it is really nice. Has tons, well, the basic articulation, you know, that classic Sonic would have. So this is awesome. And that wraps it all about up. We've opened every figure, so now let's do some comparisons. So, sorry if the camera's a bit shaky here, but I had to zoom out to show basically everything you get within this set. Before we go into the comparisons, I'd just like to say my final thoughts on this set. And this set is pretty much actually amazing. Like, really good. And it is especially awesome if you're someone like me who has missed out on a lot of the figures, or if you just want to get into collecting the 2.5-inch Sonic figures. This is a perfect way to start. I mean, even to the just basic re-releases of basic items, which are kind of lame, you still get a lot. Now, if you're someone who has about every figure, I don't know. If you want to skip this one, I'd understand, because really, if you already have every figure, you're only getting like 3 new figures, plus the Ray and Metal Sonic, which will be releasing whenever that wave comes out. But yeah, for people like me who has missed out on a lot of things, this is perfect. And if you're brand new to Jakks specific Sonic, this is a perfect place to start out. Definitely pick this up if you're brand new to collecting, because it pretty much gives you about everything you need. Really, it gives you like pretty much the entire classic Sonic cast, except for just these 3 in their regular forms, which are still really good. You could just use stand-ins for them. But anyways, let's get into some comparisons now. Here we are with pretty much the entire classic Sonic cast. Like I said before, I do not have the regular classic Knuckles. I'm just using this Christmas one as a stand-in for now. And I don't have the regular posed classic Sonic, and I still just have this ugly looking one. Whenever I get the Flying Barry playset or the classic Knuckles, I'll definitely upgrade this. But I mean, just look at this. This is amazing. I do definitely think the 4-inch Robotnik scales a lot better, or classic Eggman, than this. I mean, it still works. He's definitely smaller, but I feel like he should be taller than Mecha Sonic. I don't know. So I definitely think this works better, but it's really up to your preference, really. I mean, other than that, like, this set is amazing. It really finishes off, like, before I really only actually had just, like, Tails, Sonic, Mighty, Mecha Sonic, and Super Sonic. And then I got all this, plus a whole lot more, like their Christmas outfits and a whole bunch of accessories and badniks I didn't have. For those who are wondering, this is how Ray scales with the Mighties. This is my custom Mighty. But just with the normal Mighty, he scales pretty alright. He scales pretty good with my custom Mighty, which I customized his legs so that way he could stand up straight and not like bend over like this. Here's how Classic Metal scales next to Classic Sonic and Mecha Sonic. I really love this Classic Metal Sonic. Like, it literally looks like they pulled him straight out of Sonic Generations. He's a bit taller than Sonic, but I still think that works. I mean, he might be the same size with the normal posed Classic Sonic. I don't have that yet, again. I mean, we can put him next to the Santa Sonic, which I'm pretty sure is like the same exact size as the normal pose one. So if you remove the hat, he definitely is a bit taller. But I mean, I think that's how it is accurately in the game. Here is also how he poses next to Amy. So if you wanted to have like a whole Sonic CD thing going on, it looks pretty cool. Finally, here's how all the badniks scale together. I know I am missing the Rhinobot. Hopefully I can find that eventually. The reason why I have 2 Buzz Bombers here is, like I said before, I had a Buzz Bomber before I bought this set. But as you can see here, the Buzz Bomber that comes in the set is the gray-winged version, while the one I have is the blue-winged version. I think I like the gray-winged version better, honestly. But, I mean, they're both still good figures. And yeah, here's all the badniks. I really do love Jakks' badniks. They're really great. I'm hoping that we could get, like, a Caterpillar for the next one from, you know, I don't remember which zone it's in. Marble Zone. Yeah, they're in Marble Zone. Or those little things that spew out balls from Chemical Plant Zone, or the little bug type things that I believe Jazzwares made a figure of it. That's also in Chemical Plant Zone. That would make a perfect badnik. But Jakks is really killing it on the badniks, and they've been making some awesome figures. Alright, everybody, here we go. Let's take a quick look at the collection. Here's my badnik shelf with all the new badniks that came in that set. This is crazy. Take a look over here. We have almost all 7 emeralds. I only need Jakks to release that white emerald, and then I will have all 7. A pile of rings, and here's where the shelf that mostly got a lot of new figures is the classic shelf. Like I said, I do not have a classic Knuckles like a regular one yet, so I'm using that Santa one as a stand-in for now. We got classic Amy, classic Mighty, the new classic Ray I got, the new classic Metal, the Christmas people. I like displaying the 4-inch one better here anyways, but the 4-inch classic Eggman I just feel looks like better with these figures. But anyways, there is my entire collection, and like I said before, if you are new to Jakks Sonic collecting, definitely pick up this advent calendar because it really improves the shelf. So, oh yeah, and there's a ton of new accessories back there that, I mean, you saw it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and share if you liked the video. And this has been Red Brick, and Red Brick out. Peace.